You're good.
So, we're rolling, right? Alright, and you're all set to go. Give me 1 second to put this away. It's all yours. Alright, so we do 2 intros here. We'll do Jake Smart. I'm Jake Smoker from North County. I'm the Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farm State Committee Chairperson, Chairman, Chair, whatever it's like.
Okay.
And then do one to add agribusiness.
Okay.
Wait, we need to get you close. Say something.
My name's Jake Smoker, the Indiana State Young Farmer Committee Chair from LaPorte County.
I'm going to do something. I almost have to say this, but can I pull that door shut?
Yeah.
Let me try that, because it sounds like we're getting like a real constant fire. I'll pull that and see if it makes any difference in the sound. Well, because that road goes straight through that door. I may have lost track of where did you spend any time open her back up. Go ahead, David. We are getting very loud. Yeah, we shouldn't think of, is there a door there?
Shut that one.
Yeah, because your mic sounds.
Oh, there's a little bit of a breeze coming through right here.
Well, we're getting, clearly the car, the highway sound.
Oh, okay.
And we're trying now to stop any possible, if we left that door open, I think it would. But if that's what you're talking about, they went away. It's split, so it should be. I don't have up here on that's what was going on, so I was searching for it. We can go with that, that sounds like. So what, we're gonna have here, so we knows in case there's questions later with Chelsea and Deborah. But what that is you're hearing the tires and the road noise. But now say something here to me, so tell me where you grew up.
My name's Jake Smoker. Grew up in Wanata, Indiana.
So you see how bright he is? Yeah. And so, yeah, this location, we're going to get that because we're hearing it.
It's gonna hear it.
Well, I would normally do it because this sounds fine to me, and it's never been a problem with that. What she doesn't like is what she feels like. Mid noise. Okay, let's go ahead and record it. So
Okay.
Wayne County, Farm Bureau State, Farm Committee Chair, and
Okay.
State Committee.
So my name's Jake. I probably shouldn't say so my name is. My name's Jake Smoker. I'm from LaPorte County. I'm the. Yeah, I need to look at you. Sorry. My name's Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana State Young Farmer Committee Chair. And then one more time. My name's Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana Young Farmer Committee Chair.
Agribusiness.
Okay. My name is Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana Young Farmer and Ag Professional Chair.
Wait, one more time. So now, the only thing is when you do this,
Mhm.
actually, before you start, actually consciously smile, like
Okay.
almost oddly smile, and then start to talk and see if it changes that.
Okay.
Is it ag business or agribusiness?
I think it's ag professional. Yeah.
Smile, and this one says agribusiness professionals with Denver, so let's try that.
Okay. My name is Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Chair. Okay. My name is Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Chair. Okay. My name is Jake Smoker from LaPorte County, and I'm the current Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Chair.
Okay. Jake, tell me a little, remember, reiterate the question.
Okay.
Tell me why you got involved in the farming program.
I got involved in the Indiana Young Farmer program because of my district director. He asked me to come on to a meeting one day and got me started within the organization.
Tell me a little bit about the Young Farmer element at Indiana Farm Bureau. Do all counties have them? What do they do on the county level? And then a little bit about state, what they do at the state.
Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions there. When you talk about the when you talk about the element,
So, before you were on the state committee, were you on the county element?
Yeah.
So talk about what they do at the county level, and what they do at the state level.
okay.
So do most of the counties have them? Why do they have them? What do they do? And then at the state.
Okay. So most every county in the state of Indiana has a young farmer program. It's used as a leadership development opportunity for people ages 18 to 35 within the county. It involves them on the board in the county and activities within the county, along with special activities for that age as well.
Start over.
Yeah.
But is it 40 now?
Yeah, it's 40 now. Yeah, the committee is 35, but the group is 40. Yeah. Most every county in the state of Indiana has a young farmer program. It's a way of leadership development within the county, as well as involving people ages 18 to 40 in events and activities, as well as policy in preparation for them to come onto a board within the county or in the state. The state committee.
You could say the state committee is open to 18 to 35.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all the different positions.
Okay. The state committee is open to ages 18 to 35 through an interview process. It's made up of the 10 different districts throughout the state. 2 people from each district represent on the state committee. We're in charge of district development as well as further leadership development within the organization and exposure to the board of directors as well as other elements at the state and national levels.
Let's talk about a little bit about some of the opportunities for the young farmers. So, why should someone who is a young farmer participate in things like discussion meet, apply for the Excellence in Ag?
Achievement Award, yeah. People should get involved in the Young Farmer program, especially with the discussion meet, the Excellence in Ag and Achievement Award. Things like the discussion meet simulate a boardroom experience. the road.
Unless it's actually.
Oh, okay.
Uh, let's throw a couple.
Okay.
But that was good.
Yeah.
I just wrote that.
No, it's fine. Uh, People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmer Program through things like the discussion meet, the Excellence in Agriculture and Achievement Awards. The discussion meet is designed to simulate a board meeting and a way to draw consensus practice drawing. There's the big old truck.
Yeah, and those are not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
But that's okay. It's fine to stop.
Okay.
But don't feel compelled to stop.
Okay. I jacked there anyways, so it's. People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmer Program at their county and in the state level through things like the discussion meet, Excellence in Agriculture and Achievement Awards. The discussion meet's designed to simulate a boardroom meeting where consensus gets drawn. You can practice those skills and win prizes doing that. Doing. And there's a dump truck running in the background. Okay, sorry, I just everything. People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmer Program in the county and the state level through things like the discussion meet, the Excellence in Agriculture and Achievement Awards. The discussion meet's designed to simulate a boardroom meeting where consensus is drawn. You get practice in that setting as well as can win prizes. The Excellence in Ag and Achievement Award are ways to benchmark yourself amongst your peers and also win prizes and see where you're at in relation to people throughout the state. Let's do that again.
Yeah, try one more. Like what you say about the boardroom for the discussion meet and the awards. You have a little opportunity if you want to go to national.
Yeah, I should.
or network. Just figure that out.
Okay,
So, you got it.
that'll work. People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmers Program through their county and through the state by doing things such as the discussion meet, the Excellence in Ag and Achievement Awards. The discussion meet simulates a boardroom setting where they can interact with people and draw consensus. It allows you to get practice in that setting for real life as well as just win prizes. The Excellence in Ag and Achievement Awards act as a way to benchmark you against your peers, see where you're at, and then move on to nationals where you can network and interact with people in similar fields.
Very good.
Thank you.
Throw in a couple more young. You say young farmer. You say young farmer program there.
We did Indiana Young Farmer Program.
You need to be
Ag professionals, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Do it again with agribusiness professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were talking about discussion meet, excellence, yeah, okay. People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmers and Ag Business Professionals through things such as the discussion meet, Excellence in Agriculture, and the Achievement Award. The discussion meet simulates a boardroom meeting where consensus has to be drawn and allows for practice to be had before you get into the actual situation. This also, yeah, screw that. That was going the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah. The Indiana Young Farmer and Ag Business Professionals. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking ag professionals. People should get involved in the Indiana.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's so new. It doesn't flow it right. Been conditioned. People should get involved in the Indiana Young Farmers and Ag Business Professionals through things such as the discussion meet, the Excellence in Agriculture and Achievement Awards. The discussion meet's designed to simulate a boardroom meeting and allows for people to get practice, win prizes, and move on to national events. The Excellence in Ag and Achievement Awards act as a benchmark to see where you're at amongst your peers and also be able to network on a national level with people in similar industries.
Beautiful. Love it. You want bullets?
I didn't know where it was at in the shot.
That's right at the bottom. If it's okay with you, I can give it to you if you're answering it.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
They're right at the bottom.
I just didn't know what I'd do with my hands.
What would you say to someone who's interested in participating in the Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Program and how would they go about getting involved?
Okay. If someone's interested in joining the Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional organization through Farm Bureau, the best part to start is at the county level. Get a hold of your county board, find out who your county chair is, and they'll be able to direct you to the events that the state has, the national events. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let me just give you one suggestion.
Yeah.
I would say, to get rid of that name of the organization, you might say there's a really great or unique organization called blah blah blah. And once you do that, then you can take a breath and go, they have things like this, and then they have things like that. That way, you're not trying to string it all together.
Okay.
As one line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what's the name of the organization?
The Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals.
And then that's where you want to finish it. So you would just go, there's a great organization called the Indiana Agribusiness Young Professionals. That organization, then you don't have to say it anymore.
Okay.
That
That
organization.
organization.
And then that allows you to, you're done with that. It's over. You don't
Okay.
have to worry about trying to string it all together.
Okay.
Does that help? And then you just
Yeah.
go, they have things like this and say it. And they have things like this and say it.
Okay. There's a great organization the Indian, does that sound weird?
There's an organization called.
Called.
So
Okay.
you're telling someone, you're explaining to someone.
Okay.
Within Indiana Farm Bureau called.
Within Indiana Farm Bureau called. Okay. There's a great organization within Indiana Farm Bureau called the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. Through this organization, I blanked at what we were talking about. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, perfect.
But I would say, just for the sake of having, you probably want a couple more.
Okay, sure.
So the idea is, what would you say to someone who is interested in participating
And how to join.
This is actually like there's this program called this, and this is what it does, and this is how you would join if you're an existing program.
Okay. There's a great through Indiana Farm Bureau. There's a great organization within Indiana Farm Bureau called the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. To join this organization, you would first start on the county level, get a hold of your county president, and they can point you to your county chair. Yeah, one thought, okay. To get involved, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to.
No, this is good. Yeah. There's a great organization within Indiana Farm Bureau called the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. To get involved in this organization, find your county president, and they can point you to your county chair. The county chair is responsible for coordinating young farmer activities through both the county and in the district level. Oh, I saw a hand, sorry.
I'm sorry, are you looking at me?
Sorry.
No, you're doing great. And,
I guess I could pitch the website in that one too.
yeah, I guess maybe we need some kind of what's the benefit.
What's the
You know,
benefit?
like, what it
Yeah.
is in the activity. There's this great program called the Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professionals. We do things like blah, blah, blah. If you're interested in learning more about it, contact your county president and they can get you in touch with the chair.
Okay.
And does all that.
Okay. Within Indiana Farm Bureau, there's a. Sorry, yeah, I'm looking. I'm sorry, no, I'm not looking at you. It's just natural to look at the camera and not.
Let me do this, so we're going to step over so that.
No, that's fine. Within Indiana Farm Bureau, there's a great organization called the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. This yeah, this, some of the things that this organization, oh, sorry. Within Indiana Farm Bureau, there's a great organization called the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. This group does things such as policy development, leadership development, as well as networking across the state and the national level. To get involved on both the county and state levels, the first step would be to contact your county president and county board, and they can direct you towards the county chair for the county. Yeah, for the county. What the? Just finish it out. Yeah. Okay. Within Indiana Farm Bureau, there's an outstanding organization called the Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. This organization does a multitude of things, including leadership development, policy development, both on the state and national levels, as well as networking. I said by state and national levels twice. Yeah, I'm sorry. Within Indiana Farm Bureau, there's an outstanding organization called the Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. This organization does a multitude of things, including policy development, leadership development, as well as networking across the state and the national levels. To get involved, the first step would be to contact your county board and county president. They can direct you towards your county chair, and that's the best way to get involved.
Beautiful. Okay. I heard that. That was good. Yep. Let's talk a little bit about the name change. Why did we go from young farmers to young farmers and agribusiness professionals? Let me phrase that.
Okay. Should I include for the 50th anywhere in there?
Is it specifically for that?
No, but it was kind of a round. Just leave that out. Okay. How would you want that started?
So, do you know what year it started? The young farmer?
Oh, it would be what, 50 years to 1969.
So the Young Farmer Program in Indiana Farm Bureau started in 1969. And in this year, I'd say recently, they've added to the name. Then we went to started in the Young Farmer Program started in 1969. Since then, the name has been changed to Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professionals. We did this, or decided to change the name to that since
Okay.
there's less farmers that work in production agriculture and work with things like seed sales or
Okay.
dealerships.
The whole deal. Okay. The Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers Program was started in 1969. Since then, the name has changed to encompass a broader swath of the agriculture population to the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals. This includes everyone from farmers to seed salesmen, chemical salesmen, nutritionalists, anyone that works, touches the ag industry, or has a general vested interest in agriculture. You don't have to farm full-time in order to be a part of Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals.
You're doing great. That was good. Really?
That works. Okay.
Very good. That was a one taker, Jake.
Hey, I like
One take,
those.
Jake.
I like those.
So tell me a little bit about how being involved in the Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professionals program has helped you here on the farm running your operation, or maybe it's a policy thing you've worked on, or a leadership thing you've developed as your now chair. So how is being involved in the program helping you specifically?
That's a good question. Being involved in the Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professionals program has allowed for networking opportunities across this country. It's benefited our farm for me being able to reach out and contact people in Texas and Nevada to California and to Maryland. We can draw on different ideas and implement those ideas at our own farm locally. Yeah, I'll clean that up a little bit.
Try it one more time, but
Yeah, that's,
again, you weren't sure about it.
yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, just,
You
yeah,
know what the box is.
just cut it off. Okay. The Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professionals Group has allowed our farm to grow just based on the networking opportunities that have been presented to us. I can now reach out to people from Texas to Nevada to Maryland and draw on ideas and experiences that they've had and implement them on our own farm.
Let's talk about the age change kind of in the same way as we did
Okay.
the name change. So traditionally, the age for participation in the young farmer and agribusiness professionals was 18 to 35. Recently, it has changed to allow people to stay in the program longer. However, to do like discussion meeting awards, it's still 35, right?
Yeah.
So something like that.
Okay. No don't give like reasons why it changed or anything, or give reasons. Okay. Okay. Recently, the age for the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals was increased from 18 to 40 years. It was increased from 8. No, it was expanded to
That's fine. It said from 18 to 35 to
18 to 40. Okay. Recently, the age range for the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals was expanded from 18 to 35 to 18 to 40. This was done to encompass a larger swath of the young farmer demographic. People are coming back to the farm and being able to farm maybe just a little bit later in life, but are still considered young farmers because they haven't been operating for that long. As far as contests within, yeah, start over, yeah, and add in the contest portion, okay. Recently, the Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional age range was increased from 18 to 35 to 18 to 40. This was done to allow for a broader swath of young farmers to be involved. We found that as people come back to the farm, maybe a little bit later in life, they're still young farmers just getting started, and our program can offer quite a bit to their operations. For the discussion meet, Excellence in Ag and Achievement Awards, that age range is still 18 to 35.
Perfect. Let's do the county and state level. What do they do at the county? What do they do at the state? Because I feel like we do school farm instead of young farm. Where do we do that?
The county and state level? Yeah, we did that one. Yeah, I thought we did.
Okay, then this one we're going to do just young farmers. This is about the conference.
Okay, young farm.
So what is the young farmer conference? What happens there? Why should people go?
Okay. Indiana. Okay.
Indiana
Farm
Young
Bureau
Farmer
Young Farmer Conferences. Okay. Okay. The Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmer Conference is an event held every January in Indianapolis. People from around the state gather to network, to develop their leadership and policy for the year going forward, as well as, I said network already, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. The Indiana Farm Bureau. The Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmer Conference is an event held every January in Indianapolis. It gathers people from around the state to come together and network and develop their leadership and learn new things within the industry in a in a setting that's with their peers. Yeah, setting with their peers. Okay.
Come out to learn about the program or see what other young farmers in the state are doing.
Okay. See what others state. Okay. The Indiana The Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmer Conference is an event held in January of every year in Indianapolis. It's a gathering of young farmers from around the state where we have speakers, networking opportunities, and leadership development. If you're interested in young farmers, this is the event for you to attend and get your feet wet within the organization.
Okay, I think I got one or two more.
Okay.
on this topic.
And then Chelsea.
So you alluded to this earlier, but networking across the country. Have you done discussion?
Mhm. Yeah.
Convention?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe something like that. You said you could call on somebody in Texas. Maybe like that. Something like that. So, what opportunities, or even within the state? Maybe not your best friend, Aaron Chaffee.
Okay.
Whatever. Something like that. So tell me about in-depth kind of those network opportunities that worked out for you.
Oh. That's a good question because I don't know if.
You and Ryan worked on the
Yeah.
maybe something where you were able to, Ryan now, so you were able to get the two areas of the state together at least.
Okay. And frame it as the networking, and as the committee or as the organization. The organization, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals, has allowed me to build relationships that have, will carry on well after the committee, my tenure on the committee is done. Okay. Okay. Being involved in Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals has allowed me to build relationships with people across the state. Those relationships have sorry. Those relationships. Do you want me to give an example, or just it'll allow those will carry on long after my tenure on the committee is done?
If you don't have a specific example.
Yeah, we talk about them, but there's not. It's kind of flowery. Okay. Being involved in the Indiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals has allowed me to build relationships across the state. Those relationships have turned into long-term friendships that'll carry with me long after my time on the committee is done.
Maybe you don't have one now. Maybe it's your first conference. Maybe it's your first committee meeting. Maybe it's when you got chosen to be on the committee. But your favorite experience or favorite memory of being on the Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional?
Ones that can be said on camera. So my favorite memory of being on Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Committee has been XYZ. Okay. My favorite memory of being involved in the Indiana Young Farmer and Agribusiness Professional Committee is being able to set up events such as the Ag-Elect Clay Shoot and being able to work very closely with others within the organization to create a successful event. We were then able to see the results of that event come to fruition, and that was an incredible, satisfying experience being involved in this committee.
Well, she said as many as four for sure, I think. As many as six. So she's just trying to capture enough for like a 30-second. Well, from what I heard, let me stop.
Yeah, well, I had just gotten back to the farm actually.
Maybe set it up like that. So my involvement with the Indiana Farm Bureau and agribusiness professionals started shortly after I graduated from UQ. I had just moved back home. I was working in operations.
Okay.
My director asked me, I thought about it, came to the, here's why I decided to join.
Okay. So my involvement. Okay. My involvement in Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals started when I moved back to the farm from Chicago. I had just graduated. No, I didn't just graduate. We talked about that. Damn it. My involvement with Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals started when I moved back home to the farm from Chicago. The county president at the time called me up and asked if I'd come and sit in on a boardroom meeting. He was a man that I respected quite a bit and had been thinking about Farm Bureau since I'd received a scholarship from them. Didn't complete it.
I like that. But I was just going to say it'd be interesting to
Yeah. Okay. Just redo it. Okay. My involvement in Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals started when I moved back to the farm from school. The county president at the time called and asked if I'd sit in on a boardroom meeting. I'd been thinking about Farm Bureau for quite some time, and this allowed me to kind of get an opportunity to see and start my career within Farm Bureau. Oh, what about it?
Starting it with a couple pauses in there. But
Yeah.
I love all that to go.
Yeah,
through,
just.
but then after that meeting, I decided this is something I want to get involved in because of these opportunities that it gives you.
Okay, because of the opportunities. Okay. My involvement with Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals started when I moved back to the farm after school. The county president at the time called me and asked if I would come and see a boardroom meeting. After seeing that and thinking about Farm Bureau and all the opportunities that it presented, I got involved immediately afterwards. There's pauses there is weird. There's pauses there is weird. Okay. I got involved in the Indiana Farm Bureau, Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals when I moved back to the farm after completing school. The county president at the time called and asked if I would sit in on a boardroom meeting. After seeing the meeting and all the opportunities that Farm Bureau had to offer, it was something that I wanted to pursue further, and then got in contact with the Young Farmer Chair in the county.
Brings up good points.
Yes.
Talk about challenges faced by young farmers, whether it's starting out, getting loans, getting land, why it's important to have this network of people going through some of these similar things, and what are those similar things that they face.
Okay.
Work together to find solutions.
Okay. How do you want me to start that?
I'd started out with that statement of, there's a lot of challenges facing young farmers.
Okay.
Some of those challenges, and then you can go on to whatever, but you just want to, because these are short, you want to state it at the front end. There's a lot of challenges.
Okay.
The kid who's watching it who wants to get into it is going to say, it's too daunting.
Yeah.
You know that.
Okay. Should I use the whole phrase or just there's a lot of challenges facing young farmers today? Okay. There's a lot of challenges facing young farmers today, from things such as finding ground, financing ground, having operating lines, to even just getting through the regulations that are needed to start maybe an animal enterprise. Farm Bureau allows for networking opportunities to interface with lawmakers that are touching those kind of regulations and putting a face to the problems that you're seeing on a daily basis. The conference down in Indianapolis allows for you to network with your peers and get ideas of things that are working across the state that you can implement on your own farm. Yeah. Nah, I think. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna cut to her membership question that I think is
No, that's right, we saw one. Okay, very good, we're all set?
all right. Give me a couple more intros, Jake's Marcus.
Okay.
And both of those.
And okay, with the two different names. I'm Jake Smoker from LaPorte County and current chair of the Indiana Young Farmers Committee. I'm Jake Smoker from LaPorte County and I'm the current chair of the Indiana Young Farmers and Agribusiness Professionals Committee.
Perfect. Those might be the best ones of the day. Okay. Jake, try to rephrase a little bit.
Sure.
So, why is it important that our Farm Bureau volunteers and members ask others to join the Farm Bureau? So I would think of this as, it's a member-driven organization. The
Okay.
larger we are, the more informed, whatever you think.
Okay. It's important that we ask other people to join Farm Bureau, Indiana Farm Bureau, probably. Okay, yeah. It's important that we ask others to join Indiana Farm Bureau. It's a member-driven organization that is the largest general ag organization in the state of Indiana. The larger the membership base we have, the better influence that we can have both on the county, state, and national levels.
She's telling you what she's going to use these for.
Not a clue.
So tell us a little bit about how you work membership here in your county. You create lists. You think about what might get somebody to join, whether it's the member deals or policy.
Okay.
Call them, email them. How many times do that typically ask?
Okay.
So you start from a list. You think about the benefits that would appeal to them. How do you contact them, and then how many times do you typically have to contact them?
Okay. In our county, we begin by putting together a list of potential members, and we bring. Go ahead. Or it should be.
We're trying to find new members to recruit to join. We're trying to think of new people to ask to join Farm
Mhm.
Bureau. In our county, we started just reiterate the question.
Okay.
So when we're trying to think about people we could ask,
Okay. When we're trying to think about people who should join Farm Bureau in our county, we start by first putting together a list of different prospects. And these are people involved in all different aspects of agriculture, be it the guy that's at the implement dealership to the girl that's running the chemical and fertilizer plant. Once we've got a list together, the personal ask seems to be the best way to go about it. It's board members going out and talking with those potential new members, showing them the benefits and showing them the different opportunities that got us personally involved in the Farm Bureau. Oh, and how many times? Okay. 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 Yeah. How did that start? How did we phrase it in this beginning?
we're looking for people to, when we're looking to ask people to join Farm Bureau, in our county, we start with a prospect list.
Okay.
We generally find a board member or a member they know makes the ask. It's usually more successful than the
Okay.
It's helpful to outline the benefits, whether that's member deals or all. Typically, it takes we don't say it's the first ask. So
Okay.
I think it's 2 or 3 asks, a couple
Show them that it takes a
before
couple.
they join.
Okay. And how did we start that again? What was the phrase?
When we're looking for new people.
When we're looking for new people to join. Okay. When we're looking for new members to join Farm Bureau, in our county, we start with a prospect list. The board sits down and thinks about different people involved within the ag industry in the county. And this is everything from the implement dealership to the fertilizer plant to other farmers in the area that are not currently members. The board then goes out and finds people that have a relationship with that prospect. Sometimes it may take a couple different times of asking that new member to join, showing them the different benefits that they can have through Farm Bureau, and also the different networking and operational things that they can add by being part of the organization. Yeah, I don't know where that's going. Yeah, carboning up. Yeah, operational techniques, yeah. Yeah, can if I can remember all of that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, great. And how are we starting this question off again? When we're looking for new members to join Indiana Farm. Okay. When we're looking for new members to join Indiana Farm Bureau, in our county we start off first with a prospect list. The board sits down and we go over everybody that touches agriculture in the county. If that's the local implement dealership, to the fertilizer plant, to other farmers in the area. Once we've got that list in hand, we find people that have a personal connection to those prospects. It may take a couple times of asking and showing them the benefits and how Farm Bureau can not only affect their organization, but develop their skills throughout the state. Damn it. Yeah, scratch that.
Explain one or two successes that you had getting someone to become a member. If you have any this year, that would be great, but what's their job? Why did you think they should be a member? What did you talk to them about? How did you ask? So kind of what you just did, but a real life example.
Real life example.
So why did I want to talk to this person? Why did I think they would benefit? How did I ask them?
Okay. So an example of, how do you want me to start it?
So I recently signed a member who lives in my county, and the way I approached it was I recognize that he's involved in agriculture. I
Okay.
thought he would benefit from this. I went and talked to him.
Okay.
This is how I got this
The
number.
most recent one was like a state rep. Will that work? Okay. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little higher when you ask to act like asking people to sign up. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what. Gosh. Yeah, there was a. Yeah. Okay.
What did they do? Were they from? Were they seasoned?
Yeah.
Why you thought they would benefit? How was?
Okay. So a recent example of signing a new member. Okay. So a recent example of signing a new member. So yeah. So yeah. A recent example of signing a new member is in LaPorte County was the. Gosh, he was agronomist. Is the word.
Was a local
Local agronomist. An example of signing a new member in LaPorte County was a local agronomist that our farm had used for many years. He had asked about Farm Bureau in the past, but was never actually a member. That allowed a conversation to happen and allowed him to see the benefits that Farm Bureau offered. And so signing a new member that way was very easy because he had been talking about it for some time, and we allowed him to come to see all the different things that Farm Bureau offers and how his operation could benefit. That's awkward. That's an awkward question.
Yeah, it is awkward, but you can look at it. So what are the biggest challenges of asking somebody to become a
Okay.
So is it,
Biggest.
they don't want to hear it, you think they already know about it, you think, oh, they're probably already a member, so what are the things that keep people from succeeding in asking people to join?
I got a real life example, and that's not going to be. No, you don't want it on camera. It involves the insurance side because that's the biggest one I get. Yeah. Yeah. Cleaned up version. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me the beginning of that.
So some of the, say, some of the challenges we face when asking people to join.
Okay. Them not knowing all the different things that we do within the organization.
So then you would need to wrap it up. So one of the ways you can combat that is just keeping the conversation going, keeping checked in.
Okay.
You know, maybe at some point they'll turn around and come. Well, we
Okay.
gotta keep that conversation.
Okay. So the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge sometimes with writing a new member is showing them all the different things that Farm Bureau has to offer. Sometimes they think they know. Okay, yeah. Sometimes they think they know what one portion is, but don't realize the depth of the organization. Okay. Sometimes the biggest challenge with writing a new member is overcoming their knowledge of the limited knowledge. I don't know how I want to phrase that.
I think you did a good job. Because they think they're familiar with what Farm Bureau is. They might know a little bit about one program, but they don't know the depth of it.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes the biggest challenge to writing a new member is overcoming the barrier of what they think they know about Indiana Farm Bureau. Once you've had a couple conversations and show them the depth of the organization, it allows that conversation to become more natural, and they start to realize the benefit to becoming a member.
Jake, that was
Okay.
a killer. Okay, this one is kind of weird, but what's the worst thing that ever happened to you when you asked
Okay.
somebody to be a member? And I think what she's going with is they say no. They say no.
Yeah. The time the guy pointed a shotgun at me, we won't talk about.
We can talk about it. Let's get
I
back
used to
to
sell seeds, so these people are. You get down near the river, and those guys.
people are interested no matter where you
Yeah.
That's true. All right, so what's the worst thing that happens? So a
Okay.
lot of people get anxious when
They
they're
s-
trying to ask somebody to join a membership organization, but really the worst thing that happens is this.
Yeah. So the worst thing that can happen when asking a new member to join is that they could say no. If it's somebody that you have a personal relationship with, it's not that big of a deal because you can continue to have that conversation, and it may take a couple times. Eventually you'll get the yes once they see all the different benefits that Farm Bureau has to offer.
Do it one more time.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
The worst thing that can happen when asking a new member to join is getting told no. Usually that person you have a personal relationship with, so you can continue that conversation. I don't know where I was going with it. I lost it. Might take a couple times.
For years, but eventually they'll, once they see the benefits.
Okay. The worst thing that can happen when asking somebody to join Farm Bureau is that they could say no. Usually that person that you're asking, you have a personal relationship with, so you can keep that conversation open and going, and it may take a couple more asks this year, maybe in a couple years. Eventually, though, once they've seen all the different benefits that Farm Bureau has to offer, they will say yes. There.
Okay, I think we got two more.
Okay. I'm going to go stand in front of the heater.
You can jump in a hot tub or
That'd be nice right now.
Here's your shotgun question. Do you have an example of a prospect asking questions you didn't know the answers to, or that was mad about something Farm Bureau did in the past? How did you? I don't think they hold no relationship.
No.
How do you handle someone who either asks something you don't know, or is not happy with Farm Bureau?
Okay, so somebody asked me something that I don't know. When asking a new member to join and they ask me something I don't know. Okay.
A lot of things come up when you're talking to prospective members, and sometimes they'll ask you something you don't know. That
Okay.
happened to me once.
Okay. When ask, okay, say that. Oh gosh, say that one more time.
When we're talking with
Perspective.
prospective members, a lot of times they'll ask questions you don't know the
Okay.
answer to. That's happened to me, and that's where I find the handle is.
Okay. When asking new members to join, sometimes they'll ask questions that you don't know the answer to. The best thing you can do is say that you're going to get back to them with the information, and the follow-up then is critical. Reach out to your regional manager, county president, and find the answer to that question, and then personally follow back up with them. That's happened to me multiple times, and that follow-up is quite critical to signing that new member. Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Thank you.
Oh, is there anything you'd like to add pertaining to membership?
I think we're good. Giving away Yeti coolers really drives membership. People love them things.
Maybe rephrase that just answer about why do you feel so confident about the ongoing success of the membership? She was, the last question. So anything you change. So what, instead, change it to what would you encourage our bureau to continue to do to keep encouraging membership? I like what you said, is they do fun things, like they give out Yeti coolers and, you know, that's a nice thing to reassure, like this is an active, thoughtful organization.
Okay. So how do I start that?
Say, I have a lot of confidence in the continued success of the program because
Okay. Okay. I have a lot of confidence in the continued success of the membership drives that Farm Bureau puts on through things such as Visa card giveaways and even things like Yeti coolers. The county and the state level have a lot of different opportunities and benefits to members that are signing new members up. That's how we grow this organization, and new members are the lifeblood. So as long as our membership continues to write new members, we have a very bright future.
see, that's so much better, don't you think?
Good job.
There.